Please welcome Armond Harris, owner of Jab's Gym Eastern Market.
The American dream, as we know it, is currently knocked out. It's on the campus, it's out of touch, it's out of reach. Particularly for those Americans who are under the age of 40. You know, Gen Zers and millennials. So we can all get cozy with who's in the room, I want you to give me a little energy when I call out your generation. Generation Z, where you at? Millennials, where are you? Generation X. All right, where's those boomers? All right, now guys, look around. The folks that made some noise when I called out Generation X and the boomers, if the American dream is currently knocked out, those are the folks that did it. I'm just joking. What I'm not here to do today, guys, is I'm not here to divide Americans. I'm not here to divide young versus old or liberal versus conservative. What I'm here is to reiterate that we're in this fight together. Now, you may ask, Armond, why are you so optimistic about this American dream? I must be honest, the American dream thus far has treated my family and I very, very well thus far. I've been able to own brick and mortar business in this beautiful city of Detroit for over a decade. I've been blessed enough to buy real estate, over a dozen properties in a small real estate portfolio, mostly owned free and clear. And most importantly, I'm able to send my daughter to a private Montessori. So you may ask, Armond, if America is so great, well, why are you complaining? Why are you using this conversation, this soliloquy, to talk about what's wrong with America? Well, here's the thing. I'll argue that this conversation is not about me. And I'll even suggest this conversation is not about you. This conversation is about us, the U and the S, the entire United States of America. So here's what's happened. It's not about who did the punching. It's more about what did the punching. First, there's the housing hook. In 1985, homes cost a little over $80,000. That's roughly 3 times the amount of the average salary at the time. Today, homes are well over $400,000. That's 7 to 8 times the average American salary. It's interesting. If you were buying a home and you're under 40 today, it's the equivalent of buying 2.5 homes in 1985. And for an extra gut punch, over 40% of real estate wealth in America is owned by boomers, when millennials are the largest working population, largest generation in America, but we only own 7%. There's more. In 1979 to 2023, American production rose 64%. Trailing far behind that, at 17%, was America's pay. To put it simple, we're way more productive today, but we're getting a lot less of the money. Our parents grew wealth on raises, pensions, and stable income. Millennials, we've built gig work, side hustles, and a lot of anxiety. If you're a millennial today, a boomer made 20% more money than you did at the very same age, even though statistically, we're the most educated and the most productive generation of all time. Now, if I can be the official spokesman for millennials today, there seems to be a locked door. It appears that Generation X and baby boomers climbed the American ladder, looked down, pulled the ladder up, they boarded the windows and said, if you work hard too, you can make it. I'll beg the question for you. How do you make it when 40% of your income in most US cities is taken up by rent? Childcare costs is more than college tuition. And the average car note in America just hit $750 a month. That's not the American dream, guys. That's the American struggle. But there's a bigger fight here. There's a bigger fight. And it's why we all must care about this problem. When millennials delay home ownership, housing markets stall. When Gen Z postpone having children, schools close. And when student loan debt crushes spending, small business suffers. So as the apex of my speech, whoever seen that movie Rocky? We love Rocky, right? We all love a good comeback story. And I noticed when I came out here, a lot of you guys were in the fighting spirit. So here's your opportunity. This is the role you can play in this comeback round. If you are Generation Z or a millennial, reach out to a boomer. Reach out to someone from Generation X. Ask them for mentorship. Ask them for opportunity. Hey, ask them for a job. And if you are a fantastic boomer, if you're a fantastic Generation X, we ask you to mentor someone in a younger generation. If you already do, mentor 2, 3, 4, or 10. Hire them. For goodness sake, don't sell your business to private equity. Sell a millennial your business. Sell a millennial your business. Sell your business to someone from Gen Z. Because what you're doing by selling that business to someone in the younger generation is you're strapping on the gloves. You're not only putting them in the ring to get a chance to fight, but you're saying, you know what, I'm gonna fight with you. And if we do that, America can dream again. And the only way we can dream again is if we fight together. Thank you.